Hello VOD. Hello Tosh. Hello Renderman. Hello the Mighty Stone. Hello Sushi Roll with the first time chat. How is everyone doing today? So as you can see, oh hello Oya and Ifrian and Tangerine. How's everyone today? As you can see, I've done some work here on terraforming the Basalt beaches, as we call them. Um, yeah, I just kind of locked in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish the canvas upon which we will create this blacksmith house. I also, as you can see, the hempcrete automation has been going ham. We have 41.3 thousand hempcrete powder, and that is thanks to this donation of 200 and some thousand wheat from Neurotic Goose. Thank you, Goose. Very cool. But yeah, this has been super helpful. I also set up the auto chisel from the chisels mod with speed upgrade, automation upgrade, and stack upgrade. And basically just stacks at a time will go through. I think this is full, which is why nothing is going through right now. But if I take a stack out, oh no, the chisel died. Never mind. Okay. Also, what we did yesterday is Duct last night showed me how to make a node really easily and really cheesily. I'll show that in my video that I make about this. That'll be in the second video that I make. So yeah, we got a node from him. I'm gonna use those to power the blast furnaces. We've got a couple of things to do today. I want to start off with. Ooh, okay. We need a bunch of filtered item conveyors. And so right away, I want to get some things crafting. We need polyethylene for the item filters. There's like no way around this really. The rock carbon meshes are on thin ice, really thin ice. Um, we, yeah, we basically need raw polyethylene, and I figured we could do severely steamed cracked light fuel and then distill that into ethylene on circuit 10. That's a pretty good ratio right there. Let me uh let me put on something. Mist line. That's a good one. And oh my gosh, here we go. My sub finally applied. This is a really nice build. Estimated time of arrival on my server, of my server arrival is 3.5 months. Loving it. Well, happy early birthday, Mighty Stone. We'll love it when you get here. And thank you for the sub, my friend. I really appreciate that. 2 months in a row. All right, let's get going. I could turn on the Thaumonomicon audiobook. I think that's a little bit too much radio chatter for me personally. So I'm gonna leave that to the philosophers for now, and get to go doing what I'm doing. Let's grab some light fuel, which we should have a ton of with this automation. Oh yeah, and we need at least 4,000. Let's go. Let's 10x that shit. Let's do 40 cells of. Okay, what happened to my 40 cell? Oh, I went reverse. Whoops. There we go. 40 cells plus we'll need 50 cells of steam. Ugh, gross. Thank you for following, Shirka97. I appreciate that, my friend. How are you today? 32,000 plus that. That's enough steam. That'll be good. Okay. And then in order to severely steam crack this, we need to circuit 3 and a chem reactor. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put the steam down here and the fuel cells up here, and that should give us a cell and severely steam cracked fuel. All right, and then that needs to go in a circuit 10 distillery, which will give us our polyethylene. Perfect. Or our ethylene, I guess. How's everyone doing today? What's poppin'? I need to upgrade this barrel here. Might even swap these two, frankly. Grab this and then put that there. Beautiful. Do I need anything from here? Not really. Maybe some empty cells would help. Because I do need, I think, 60... Oh, that's chlorine. Okay, we're good. We're good. Where's our oxygen? Is this our oxygen? We're running quite low on oxygen, I think. Minesweeper Gregtech version time. You know what? I do need some conduits soon, so Minesweeper may or may not happen in the near future. How's it going, Dan the man? And let's just put that in right here. And we'll just, yeah, we'll get to do what we're doing while this all crafts out. I have another task for us today, as I need some Viz relays. There's a quest here in the Adept Thaumaturgy part of the quest book that will give us a Viz relay and a Viz charge relay, or at least it'll give us 8 Viz relays as a reward for making both of these things. So let's go ahead and make them, as we're going to need them. This is pretty chill. This requires an extra Viz relay, so we're going to make... Actually, we only need to make one. We just need to make sure that it counts for quest completion. Hello, Annie. How's it going? 11-month streak. That's like as long as I've been streaming. Hello, Annie. How are you today? Holy moly. I think we have some thaumium somewhere. Nope. Why would we ever have thaumium, chat? Hello, Iru. How's it going? I'm doing pretty well today. I had a really good climb session last night. I climbed really hard. I was pumped out at the end of the night. It was good. It was a good time. Okay, thaumium plate, thaumium ring, thaumium screw. That's about everything. And then we also need mixed crystal cluster, which I should just make one of those right now. How's our wand doing? Oh, it's empty, empty. Like empty, empty. Might go over to the ducks and charge up our wand for these. Although our troubles will be over soon. Through to do silverwood rod. Oh gosh, that's an infusion recipe? I mean, we can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. But we will need to be prepared. So I'm going to grab all of this, which we are going to need. Mixed crystal cluster, that's good. This we need all of this for. Doing pretty good. No more school for a good while, so I'm setting up a Cosmic Frontier server right now for the fellows. That's lovely. That's going to be fun. Great wood, which is, yeah, we just need a couple of those. All right, let me craft out all the rest of the stuff we need, and then we'll go head over to soys or ducks and get it going. I'll also top this up as we go. There we go, a little bit of ethylene. Okay, I need 1 thaumium plate, 2 thaumium rings. Where's the hammer when you need it? There we go. Oh, that's 4 thaumium rings. Good job, 9. And then I guess we'll just cutting machine this into bolts. That takes forever. Hello, Saishu. How's it going? Hello, Sil. How's it going? Chat popping off. There's our diamond lenses. I made sure to prepare because I know those things take forever. 4 steel screws. And I think that's pretty much it. Some silver wood. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to go over. Just reached UEV. Congratulations. Is that so you're pre-DTPF. You're about to get opticals. That's a scary, scary time. There's a lot of waiting there, so be prepared for it. But I guess if you made it this far, you're prepared for a little bit of waiting. That and then silverwood. 1, 2. Okay, so first we're gonna head over to the ducts. I'm gonna do all of the... I keep doing that. That's no longer where the portal is. Uni's been going crazy. Hoping to finally start a GTNH run this Christmas. Lovely. Yeah, I feel like everyone is just getting finished with all of their exams and stuff, and they're just chilling out for the week. And this is the prime time. Hello, Tortillo. How's it going? Did I just pass the duck base? Yes, I did. So I like the ducks have a really juiced up node in their base, and I just kind of borrow it for crafting because you need Viz in your wand to do crafts. So they have like a really... This does not have a great capacity. I don't know why they're using this thing. Maybe I'm just crazy. But yeah, this thing fills up real quickly, which allows me to get some of the crafting I need done. So I need 3 of these mixed clusters at least. We just kind of wait for these to charge. But yeah, here's his node. Oh my gosh, 141 of each is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Got Godforged a couple days ago. Let's go. And space elevators. I have never seen a space elevator, chat. What does a space elevator look like? I'm just kidding. I had 9 of these in my gate run. And then Godforge. This one's a special one. I love the Godforge. The devs who made the Godforge cooked so hard. It's Gigantinosaurus. It's gigantic. It's pretty cool. All right, there's our third crystal cluster. Let's get some air crystal clusters here. 1, 2. Fire. 1, 2. Oh, I love this song. I think this is Brothel Love by Nujabase. This was in the Samurai Champloo anime. I love that. It's one of my favorites ever. There we go. Hello, Eagle Wolf. Yes, we are back to the grind. Let me grab this, and then we need to head over. I'll head over to Soy's enchanting. Wonder if Goose is still doing, if he's AFK or if he's... Oh my god, the whole farm is gone. It's naked now. Oh my god, he's doing some building. Damn. And then, of course, the XP obelisk. That was there yesterday. I haven't been following. When is MV open again? We have no clue. Whenever the server members decide that MV is open, we are still in LV for probably a month or so. Godforge will be the centerpiece of my base. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one. I think AE2 will always be central for me, but Godforge goes on one of the axes, like north, west, south, east. Dude, I actually love how all of these bases are LV, and we're just building at this point. It's not even like we're not even like playing the game normally. It's kind of funny. All right, so I will put my 2 silver, or at least 1 silver wood log in the middle. We want 1 air crystal. Oh, did I miss an order crystal? 1. Grab that. Mixed crystal. I think that's everything. How many? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That works. And now we just need to hit it with a wand. It's definitely tweaking out. I think I can world excel it. I love how the Essentia, like, I love the little animations of the Essentia. That's always so satisfying. Oh, I don't think it's actually that unstable. The stability on this is probably like legitimately insane. I think Soy like probably put some crazy boosters around here. There's some weird glitch with the thing just freaking out. All right, we need one more air crystal cluster, I think it was. No, it's Ordo. That's good for me. Hello, Nexus. How's it going? There's no build in Minecraft after all. You know what? You're right. There is no build in Minecraft. I didn't even think about it that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chat, don't you dare fucking say it. Don't you dare say it. I know I said the words. I know I said the words. If only there was a mod or something called buildcraft. Real. Ah, out of viz. Okay. This song is just a little too active with the sax. I can't tell if these world accelerators have actually been helping. Kind of seems like it. Oh, and also the hydrate. Cheers. I fit my infusion setup into a super cramped basement today. Low-key a vibe. Oh no, you haven't missed anything. I'm preparing. We're almost there. I have about, I'd say, 30 or so, maybe less, maybe fewer, before I start testing the IBFs. I do need to make 2 more Essentia furnaces and shit, so I have a little bit to do. But we should be able to figure this out pretty easily. Alright, one more craft at the duck base, at the very least. And then I think we actually can solve this on our own from now on. So we do have some type of node. What was I gonna do? It's this. And then we need to do all those crafts anyway, so I guess we'll be here for a little bit. Okay, here's our first Viz relay, and I want to make sure to pause for a second so it counts for the quest. That's good. And then I will also craft this into a Viz charge relay, which we should have everything except for a screwdriver. Lol. Wow, of course I don't have a screwdriver in my inventory either. Oh no. Ooh, okay, wait. Dude, I love this system. So I figured out that this system that Duck set up the other day is just a little golem going into these chests, picking up shit and throwing it through the grate. I didn't realize that until recently. I think that's so funny. All right, now what's missing? Thaumium plate. Oh, damn it. I forgot about the thaumium plate. I'm sure they won't miss a thaumium plate. Yeah, let's see if I can catch him. You see he went to the chest over there? Okay, come on. I'm not even missing anything this time. All right, maybe I just need to put it on. 1, 2. So that thaumium plate here. This. Viz relay. That. Screwdriver. There we go. And then I will put this back into here. Hello, Lazy Dave PoE. Solid cube of ender tree planks goes hard. That's true. That would be a good stabilizer. I need to figure out a cool stabilizer for my build. Okay, do I need to return anything? I definitely need to return this wand. And I will have to go thank the goose ducks later for stealing their viz, but I don't think they're using it while they're offline. So I think we're good, but okay. Let's get this set up then. Oof. I have a node here, courtesy of Duct. I have a little arcane work table that I'm going to put right here. I do believe this should connect. It doesn't seem to want to. Maybe it's a little too close. Hmm. Hmm. Unfortunate. All right, we'll see if we can connect things later. I do need to connect this at the very least. Oh, maybe it is connected. I see a very faint line. Is it just because there's not a lot of viz in this node? Because I guess that would make sense. There we go. So the whole point of this exercise is I wanted to power up my infernal furnaces with viz. There we go. Oh, I don't like how they're connecting here. I need to figure out, maybe I can put like a block in between. I am not using shaders currently, so I would be surprised if it was that. For now, I'm gonna put this chain here, and hopefully this blocks the connection here. That looks good. That looks good. And then we'll figure out something. We'll like hang it on something. Put like a lantern down there. But that looks okay. We'll probably just need to get a gigantic node. And that's what will speed it up. All right. So I'm gonna make sure my wand is charging. Hey, that's not bad at all. Because I want to form these other two infernal blast furnaces, which need lava. I forgot they need the lava bucket. What aspects does the node have again? It has a little bit of everything. So I think Duct used nebrism for the node, which means that when it breaks down into all of the primals equally. I have a clip of him explaining everything, and I'm gonna publish it in the video when I eventually get to it. And you'll see how he does these really, really cheesy nodes, which are actually really cool. I like the tech. Hello, Chungy Deluxe. How's it going? Curious how he aspected the planar vortex to nebrism. I actually don't remember. He said something about this because he was using planar vortex. I don't remember what he said. It was important though. All right, there should be one right there. A little bit of warp. We like that. Gotta charge up my wand now. But everyone seems to be connected. I kind of... Oh, we need to make bellows. We need to make some arcane bellows. This is a very chill recipe. We need to make... I'm gonna make 3 per, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I could fit 4, actually. But we're almost there. Let me set up the Essentia smeltery also while we're here. On one of them, at least. Is that? Oh, yeah. I think he did infused seeds to get the Nebrism. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds right. I want to do maybe like here. And then I'll go this and then this. I feel like I'm definitely missing something with this alchemical furnace. Does this just go? Are we good? We definitely need essentia pipe. I hate making these essentia pipes. What are they called? Are they called tubes? Luckily, I really don't need many of them. Just need like a couple, actually. Thank you for following, Bus. How's it going? My internet is so bad right now, but I'm gonna watch the vid later today. Have a good stream. Thank you, GX. I hope you're well today. Sorry about your internet. Oh, let's juggle the polyethylene while we're here. Grab that. I guess you're still going, so. Excuse me. Always cool when viewers can contribute to the tech being used. Yeah, I agree. I like this has been both like a crowdsource of viewers doing like crazy shit and then like us doing crazy shit on our own, which is really cool. All right, let's find what we need to find. I need gold coin, which I guess we have a couple. That'll work. Quicksilver drop. Do we have quicksilver? Cinnabar, cinnabar, cinnabar. That will work. That's not a lot of cinnabar right there, but I think it's enough. Let's also put some of our regular Thaumcrafty stuff back. Doing fine, thank you. Have you here in the background while I play around? Lovely. That's perfect. Grab these. I guess I'll put some steel screws in there. That'll probably be helpful for the future. Oh, I see. I could use gold nuggets. Yeah, Goose did give me a gift of 236,000 gold nuggets from a kobold, I think. Like a single kobold, I think. So I guess I do have that. Is that what that is? Oh. Alright, maybe I'll save the coins then. Goose has been giving me some very lovely gifts recently. The wheat and the I also got some wheat from him from a kobold that has been powering my hempcrete farm. It's so lovely. Might as well put another chisel in here. That's how this works, by the way. Singularity project with all the different people has revolutionized my GTNH, kind of brought back the joy in screwing around and helped me decide to try rocketless. That's lovely. I'm glad we could help. I wonder if I could just turn this on. I kind of want to try getting the bellows going. But let's check the rates like as of right now. I think I can just throw some stuff in here. Are you going? How long does it take? That's pretty quick for a steel ingot. What if I throw in like a stack here? $21, $20. It's about 1 ignis per ingot, maybe? And it has like an internal storage, I think. So let's get some bellows going, because that sounds like that's the meta. Let's actually just sleep. I hate mobs. Maybe putting the jar closer will help? That's a good idea. Let me pattern out these arcane bellows real quick. We need let's get 12 because then we can do 4 per, and then that's pretty chill. The animation is completely cosmetic. Okay, sounds good. I was kind of wondering about that because I know that um, stuff like Botania is not cosmetic with their animations, but I was wondering if that would be because I don't think I know of any other like fun things. I don't know of any things like that in Thaumcraft specifically. 15 tanned leather. Uh-oh. I hate tanned leather, man. We have a little bit of phosphoric acid, so let's see how long we can stretch it. Air shards and 12 pistons. That's doable. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, what are we missing? Small steel gears. It's always these damn small steel gears, man. Luckily, we have thousands of steel. This should not be a problem for us. Alright, there's 7. Of course, we always need more motors. Let's try with the 4 that we have right now. Oh, I'm missing the air shards. Whoops. I'm not sure if having IBFs is overloading the Centiviz. Unsure if it consumes Centiviz all the time or only when smelting. Yeah, having 3 is kind of overkill. I could just have Duct give me a bigger node, or I could get a bigger node, spend some time doing that, because they're like easy as heck to make. It took him like maybe like 10 minutes to set up this node, and it's already pretty good. It's got 14 of each primal. It need 140 of each would definitely be more than overkill for what we're going for. Okay, so I've heard that I can just slap these on and they're just like a passive. Oh my lord. Wait, wait. Chill. Whoa, whoa, okay. Did you guys see that? Okay, wait. I need to go grab some more Ignis. That's gonna be the throughput issue here. I need to make these Essentia tubes, and we're pretty close to getting them, so. I have that. Quicksilver drops. Thaumium screws, how I hate you. Ignis consumption doesn't increase from the bellows. It just makes it more efficient. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. AE2 GTU2Ps cannot energy P2P cannot move lasers, unfortunately. There is something called quantum tunnel or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? There's like a later game thing. Ah, oh, what is that? That can move lasers cross-dimensionally? Is it this? What is this for? Laser. I'm forgetting what the name is. Oh, miniature wormhole generator. This little bad boy. I think this can move cross-dimensional lasers. Maybe. I don't take my word on that as gospel. Oh. You know what we had the whole time is that. And then small steel fluid pipe. That should be pretty easy. I hate how it puts all the shit in my inventory. Why does it just put it in the chest inventory, man? I didn't ask for that. Okay. Small steel fluid pipe. Okay, that's a little more than I wanted, but that's the classic shift-click conundrum that I always get myself into. I also want some alumentum, and I think we have the nether slabs, nether cobble slabs. P2P can move lasers with 100% energy tax. I like that. I could have sworn... Okay, there we go. There's some alumentum. I'll take a stack. Oh, I didn't pick up the damn screws. Okay, well, I guess I'll pick up some steel while we're here. All right, those are our Essentia tubes. So now we can load up this little guy with alumentum, and I have these nether cobble slabs, which are pretty easy to make. They're cobblestone and netherrack, and these are a pure source of ignis. So hopefully this is enough to power the blast furnace. I don't really know if it can keep up. I might need to get heavy duty with it. But here's a stack of steel. Holy moly. Okay, that's really fast. The particles are insane right now. I love the particles. They're actually just... And he's just tweaking out. But it doesn't even look like he needs Ignis as like a Essentia. Like, it doesn't even seem like we're supplying any, and it's doing fine. Let's see how long that lasts. I wonder if it's like running on a battery of Ignis. That is pretty cool though. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Eight. Flirbin's gonna like this. And not only this, it has like a laundry list of different things that it can smelt, including redstone alloy, which is normally a 120-second recipe or 40-second recipe if you use oxygen. And I think it just smelts it at the same rate, which is crazy. There's a couple of different things that this thing can do. And we're going to get all of them hooked up today. Soularium is going to be big. Because I think soularium... How do we make soularium? MV Cupernickel, 120 seconds with Oganesson. 100... Oh, wait, no. 15 seconds. 62.5. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder if it would go faster if you disconnected the other IBFs. Well, we have a ton of... Like, this node is pretty big, right? That's like fairly heavy duty, right? All right, so we do need to keep making that nether cobblestone stuff. But I want to hook up this to automation. And then, yeah, let's go back and get our filtered conveyors. Drifter, I never did that. I did that offline with Duct last night. So yeah, he taught me how to do that, and I will include that in the video I make about this area. But for now, you guys are in the dark on that, I think, sadly. Oh, the little dust. Okay, ethylene cell. Yeah, I used the duct tape. I just asked him to help me set it up, and he was very kind. He explained it all. Oh, circuit. Yeah, okay. So we're going to reborrow this chem reactor. We've got ethylene, we've got oxygen, we got a circuit 1, and we're going to pop some oxygen here. And ethylene. Ooh, are we? How does this work? Maybe let's go the opposite way. Oxygen on top, ethylene on bottom. There we go. There we go. All right, we need 12,096 liters of ethylene, or polyethylene. So we're getting there pretty quick. Chat, am I crazy or is it always nighttime? I feel like no matter what, it's always nighttime. I feel like it's nighttime more than it's daytime. Am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. All right, there's our polyethylene. We are going to turn this into filtered conveyors now. Yeah, I have gone crazy. That's true. I have a lot of IRL warp at this point. It's not really, I'm not really able to escape that. Oh, I never did all the rest of the things we need. So we need fine steel wire. And we need zinc foils. 576 fine steel wire is... Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. 72 steel ingots, okay. Let's do 2 stacks here. And then zinc foil. This might actually cause us some trouble here, chat. I don't know if we have enough zinc to do this. I don't know where we get zinc right now. I think it's from the nether. What's that? SN? ZN? What? Wait, what? Zinc is not ZN. Am I insane? I think I'm going insane. Impure pile of sphalerite, raw sphalerite. Oh, that's just zinc, period. Okay, we're good, we're good. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll macerate for double ore. Night must be 15 minutes or something. There's no way. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. Sphalerite is cooked. Sphalerite is unk. Masayoshi Takanaka time. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's just, I think I'm just getting rolled by myself. Also, I kind of want to make like 20 trillion of these steam ovens. I guess it'll be a lot less useful soon because these infernal blast furnaces do a lot of basic materials. So we check this recipe. You can get not only some compound stuff in steel, you get nickel and copper and iron, and I think that's maybe, wait, we could do zinc. Oh my gosh, we can do sphalerite dust. Oh my gosh, wait. I have a use for this thing now. Immediately. This is so exciting. Did I pattern that in? Oh no, I don't think I did. Oh no. Well, you know what? I can put it in the iron thing and then get another dual drawer on the output. Or maybe I think I have some space. We'll see. We'll see. I might need to rework my drawers over there. Yeah, I have sampling bias. That's definitely true. Definitely true. I do not go out at night. I do not go out in the day. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. All right, while we wait for these filters to come through, let me quickly empty my inventory of a bunch of random stuff. Can't wait to make compact fusion. I hate having to wait an hour because I need titanium. I can't wait for you to have compact fusion, Seth. How's it going? It's been a minute. Compact fusion is the goat. All right, we have some electrum item pipes, which we'll be using to distribute stuff to these infernal blast ferni. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hook up the output first. Of course, the crafting table nabbed my wrench. This is a classic problem. But I also have paintbrushes today. This is gonna be nice. I don't love the color of this bright yellow pipe, so I have paintbrushes today, which will help us with all of this. I graduated and have a job now, so less time for GTNH. Oh, L. Jobs. Gross. There we go. That and that. And then I want to paint this off the rip because I already don't like how this looks. There we go. That is so much better. Chat, what do we think? Should I paint it black or should I paint it a little bit brighter than black? I think we could try gray. Wouldn't hurt us. Yorsham likes black. Okay. I do have some dark gray dye, so let's try gray right now. Looks like steel pipes here. Alright, which one do we... Ooh, I think I prefer the black, low-key. Yeah, the gray is just a little too bright. You know what, Seth? I don't think anyone could understand what you just said without good enough context, but I'm glad you said it, because it's true. It's true. Okay, let's get this all connected. I think it would look sick as fuck if they were all going this way, and we have Electrum, so I don't really... I'm gonna waste a little bit of Electrum with some inefficient piping. Just because it would look cooler this way. There we go. Oh, I'm out of paint. Oh, these guys? These are little mana flashes. We made a mana blaster the other day. These are little light sources. They're perfect. They're my favorite. They're better than torches for sure. Roachid, what tier are you at, my friend? Because there's a much better tool for this. Quern's made a lovely thing. What is it called? The infinite spray can? This thing is the goat. I know it has a very scary looking recipe here, and I love I love the crafting recipe. First of all, think about it. Like it's so logical. You have a rainbow cactus that produces all the different dyes with a spruce fence next to it and a world accelerator and infinite energy cell plus a fan. Like it's perfect. It's perfect. But yeah, you can switch between all the colors. It's really easy to use. It's infinite. It's beautiful. ME formation playing up here. Yeah, it's a really fun recipe. Corns has been adding nothing but gas. He was the one who added the decorator's trowel. So he's just on that shit. He knows what he's about. Let's do that. Can I Oh yeah, let's go. That's disconnected. I would not have seen that if I were not a little bit vigilant. Can I even... No, I can't really get to that, damn. Is it there? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I also want to lock all the recipe outputs of these. I have a lot of drawers here. I think what we have is we have an iron drawer, we have copper, we have nickel, we have tin, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the steel drawer, and then I'm gonna make this a 4x4 drawer here to do zinc plus all of the like weird alloy things because I don't want to change this too much. I wonder if there's something that I can double up on that's not... I think we'll need a 4x4 anyway. Makes sense. Do I have any 4x4 drawers here? No. We are still LV. I should probably put that in the command somewhere. It's been a very fun LV because we're doing some kind of insane shit. I hate to admit it, but this has gotten my building chops really good. I was a good builder before, but now I'm becoming a great builder. Okay, this good. Let's see, can we craft some of these things that I was looking for? We've got our zinc foils. We've got our steel fine wire. Let me chuck all of that into this. We need a circuit 1. Beautiful. That should be a couple of filters right there. Looking forward to the higher tiers learning, building while waiting for processes to finish. Yeah, might even experiment with new shapes. I've heard about like round or triangle. That would require going outside. What? How? Ah, man, these mobs. PMO me off, bro. Okay, in the meantime, what can we do? We should collect all the different things we need to put in the drawers, actually. So, let's get iron, copper, tin. Do we have nickel around? And then zinc we'll need. Here's zinc, nickel, steel. So let's do iron, copper, tin, nickel. Actually, we'll do steel. I think I just got hit by that creeper there. Luckily, mob griefing is off for us. So that would have been pretty disturbing if it was not. We'll put the nickel here. Oh, and I need to frame the drawer. Three made that 1A. It was definitely mostly soy because three's been out for exams, but yeah, they've been working on that as well. Let's upgrade the steel drawer first of all. Okay, one of the things we're putting in here is zinc, which I'll put in the bottom. Redstone alloy will also go into here. Let's make some soularium dust. And what's the other dust? Soularium and electrical steel. We might have some of that. Dark steel. Raw silicon coal steel. Should be doable. Hello, Sherazar. Hello, everyone. I hate these mobs, dude. What if you wanted to build cool things, but game said mobs? Exactly, right? Ugh. Can't wait to turn them off. I think we've already agreed that we're going to turn off blood moons in MV for the, just for visuals. How about a soularium? Hello? There we go. Soul sand, gold dust, ash. That should be very easy. If I can find a source for ashes. Chat, any thoughts? Maybe electrolyzer has something? Soularium dust, very helpful. Brick blast furnace is true. Yeah, we do get ashes from brick blast furnace. Centrifuge dark ashes. Don't have any of that. Oh, you know what I did just get rid of? Wait. Carbon, never mind. All right, one sec, chat. Let me blow my nose while this all goes through. Oh. Make 50 BBFs for all your ash needs. That's like low-key kind of good though. I don't even need that much ash. It's just for this soularium. That's okay. All right, so the steel should all get funneled in to here. Yep, there we go. Where's my drawer key? Right here. I think we can still add things to empty slots when we lock it. But that's, yeah, whatever. I'll just do that. And then the other thing I need to do is distribute the items. So I'm going to do another set of pipes here. Blasting wrought iron dust. 11% chance. Ain't no way we're gambling for, for wrought iron dust. I would have to make an arc furnace, which I don't think we have. Oh, we're out of electrum item pipe. Uh-oh. It's witchery ash not accepted. Ooh, I might be able to craft it into the right type of ash. What is witchery ash? Is that wood ash, though? There's forestry ash. Yeah, I could also just fluid extract charcoal. That's fine. We'll do that. That's wood ash? No, I think this is regular ashes. Am I crazy? Yeah, this is ashes. We're good. We're good. We'll make that happen. Kind of wondering how these Gregtech pipes will fare with having multiple in, multiple out. Oh, I didn't realize I made two different size pipes. I don't really like that. Well, I guess this is fine because we need to distribute the multiple stacks to three different ones, so it'll be okay. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I think fluid extracting charcoal is going to be more than fine for now. Let's just, yeah. We can even trash that output, like the excess, that wood tar. I don't really give a fuck about the wood tar at this point. There's a biome that has a bunch of ash. Does that translate? I guess we could go hunting. But we don't need a ton. I just need enough to fill that drawer once. Alright, and let's also disconnect this side because these two aren't operating currently. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. Looking swaggy. Alright, we got a lot of double drawers here. I forgot how I was going to divide this up. I think there's like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for iron. Then there's that one, a bunch of these ores go in, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to make this the steel one. Yeah, fair enough. God damn it. I just need to like turn it off for now. There we go. Does that work? Are we going? Oh yeah, that's definitely working. Holy shit. You can centrifuge dark ashes from you can get from the pile of ashes in the nether biome. Lovely. Jesus. This thing does not mess around in the slightest. We haven't even been supplying it with Ignis. I wonder if the node is enough to keep it going. Like straight up. I wonder if I ever need to supply Ignis. Either that or it has a fantastic internal buffer. That's so fast. If Goose is around, you gotta show him. I'm sure Soy's in the chat. Who's online? Goose and Soy are online. Goose might be AFK, frankly. He's constantly over chanting his spike, which requires some AFK work, so. Alright, we are gonna have to do some visuals here. I think I should just run this until we see it like drain of all of the stuff that we want out of it. Are you doing something fancy to distribute the steel between furnaces? No, they're so goddamn fast. I don't need to do anything fancy schmancy. They just rip. Like they go. It's a little bit insane. What was I doing, chat? What am I doing? Why do I do anything? Probably getting sphalerite. Pondering his orb. Yeah, no, he's always pondering his orb. That's just who Goose is. He doesn't like we've agreed at this point that we don't need anything anymore. He's got XP crafting all online. Like everything is fine. Like nothing needs to be done anymore. All right, I'm gonna put zinc down here. Oh yeah. Holy shit, this is good. I definitely want to do some testing here. So we're gonna grab a bunch of stuff. I want to get so there's a list of different things that the infernal furnace can smelt that I have on the side of my screen. I want to get every single one of them up on this drawer wall before we go off today. So that's gonna be one of my goals. Let's see if we can drop off some stuff from our inventory. I think we don't need the painters. We can drop the pipes and the frame box. I'll give that there. I think I can keep the rest. Maybe get rid of that. Yeah, they do, but it'll be fine. Goose wants to see something cool, chat. Let's see if he's in voice. What is this mod is this fan from and how can I get it? This is from the Twilight. You can find it in those like Hollow Hills biomes. They're pretty cool. I really like the fan. Hello, Goose. Check it. Goose is pondering. Centiviz is OP. I'm testing if it even needs Essentia. May just have a huge internal buffer. Extends the jump. If you jump and right click it, it just gives you like a boost, which is nice. Chat, we need to do some aesthetic stuff around here soon. But we're the function is almost there. Let's go grab a bunch of this random dust that we need. Break and replace? Can't just break and replace? We could just break and replace. I do have two other furnaces. That's true. It's possible that this one has stuff. The one on the left definitely does not. So let's form that one. It's definitely giving me a small modicum of warp. Let's grab some. Oh, it's already gone through all of the steel dust that we gave it. That's cool. Now we just need 20 steel dust a second from somewhere. Whistles casually. Okay, I think it does need Ignis. You guys are right. It just has a huge internal buffer and is incredibly efficient with it. So, I guess our next course of action is to hook up the rest of these. We'll need alchemical furnaces. We'll need to supply them with both alumentum and a source of ignis, which I have. Let's craft out a couple more sources of ignis. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the faster we run these things, the slower the Essentia drains in comparison, right? Because they use the same Essentia rate no matter how fast they're going. I'm getting distracted by so many different things. Let's make those nether things first. There we go. Nether cobblestone. And then we turn that shit into slabs for some reason. We're gonna need to figure out how to autocraft those. I think we can get some world interaction upgrades doing that. It should be just like 2 setups. It should be pretty chill. But let's do this. And then we kind of need to round robin these, but it's not really that deep if we're just exporting them at like Mach 10 into the Essentia smelteries. So the wormhole block was exactly what I was looking for. Lovely. I'm glad I could help. I have never used that actually though. I normally just use what's it called? I use a whole Lapatronic capacitor. I just use wireless, but that's not the cheapest thing for everyone, so I understand. I think we want this to be underground, to be honest. We should probably also make like a little, just a little hole that we can get in and out. Can't wait for Ivy on the server so someone can steal drone 3D model block. I am going to be so jazzed when we get to AE2, especially IV, because there's something locked to IV that I really want to experiment with that I've actually have really good ideas for, but we just can't do it yet. I'll leave you guys to guess whatever that may be. Ooh, I totally forgot that there would be conflicting pipes here. I guess what we could do is just make it higher than walk height right here. Is that ugly? A little bit. I'll just hide the pipes underground. That's what the underground is for, right? Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, system. How's it going? Thank you for the raid, my friend. We have come for your pickles. Okay. Don't really have many of those right now. What did you guys get up to on Minions? That's the run, right? Wow. I stopped right on the dime. Kind of impressed with myself. Been doing some late game renovations. Lovely. You want to see something cool, system? Check this shit out. You want steel dust into steel? Look at this thing. The infernal blast furnace. The tech that I have never even knew of before this. It's kind of insane. Kind of ridiculous. I mean, you can do that with redstone alloy and like electrical steel, soularium. It's pretty gas. It's pretty insane. I'm glad, like, this actually is like a really lovely addition to the game, I think. Because it allows you to, like, smelt some things, but it's not the end all be all. You can't just replace the EBF with it, which is perfect. It's like, it has its niche, but it is still useful. I'm really a big fan. If the devs remove this, I'm just gonna be sad forever. All right, there we go. That's enough Ignis to last us a little bit at least. There we go. Look at that. Might need some jar labels, but pretty sure everyone knows what's going on here. What's the pointy thing going into the thumb crafting table? One moment. I will show you. That's a thing that allows me to harness the sentiviz from this node. It's called a viz charge relay. And basically, if you put a staff or anything within the crafting table with a viz charge relay on top, and you have a source of viz like this node, it'll put the viz right into the wand. And that way, I don't need to go out and charge things in silly ways. Now we just gotta set up all the rest of these bad boys. Honestly, I think, yeah, we're pretty good. Let's, I want to do some aesthetics here because I actually really love building, as you all know. So I'm gonna build out the other, I'm gonna copy those other two blast furnaces so they look good. And then we're gonna grab all of the different things that can theoretically go into the blast furnace. Let's see if we got our ashes that I was looking for. There we go. And that's for soularium. One ash, one gold dust, one soul sand. Mixer. I hardly know her. What circuit does this have to be on? Circuit 2. Lovely. Most of these funky ones are circuit 2. Beautiful. We might need to make some more silicon for electrical steel, which is raw silicon, coal, and steel. Okay. We definitely got steel dust. That's not going to be a problem. Let's put this back in the quarry chest. No, I need the cells soon. Let's put the bucket back as well. This is fine. This is good. We're in a good spot. Let me put the paintbrush in here, the drawer key here, and I will fold up this dolly, put it in my inventory. Now we need to get some silicon, which is, I think this is a chem reactor recipe when everything is said and done. Because we're going to do it with nether quartz dust, which we totally have, and magnesium, which I think we can electrolyze from this magnesia. There we go. Hello, Shirker, first time chatter. How's it going? So the Timewood clocks basically, they speed up random ticks, which are what control plants mostly. Cursed Earth is another thing that can get random ticked. There's a laundry list of things. Copper doors, trap doors can get random ticked. That's another one. All right, let's put the soularium dust in here. I think that goes in one of these slots, if I'm not mistaken. But I also need to disable this real quick. Yeah, that's just kind of a little bit insane, right? Oh, it might be stuck somewhere. I need to go nab a soularium dust. Oh, yeah, okay. Totally forgot about that. We actually need to filter the drawer. Maybe I can unlock one of these drawers and it'll just filter in. There you go. Attaboy. Next is this is a very good idea. Thank you for helping us explore this tech. Oh, free oxygen. Always love free oxygen. I kind of want to organize this. What is that in the bottom? Zinc. So what I guess we could do is put the zinc in the top left. Soularium switch. Do the electrical steel here. Red alloy here. Okay, that is a little more organized to me. And then we'll get red alloy dust in the top left there. It all revolves around this damn silicon though. We need to make like an actual passive line for this, I think. Spam timewood clocks in the public server. Yeah, exactly. And I think redstone alloy is just the same thing as this, but we use redstone instead. Beautiful. Very simple. Yeah, silicon is a very easy passive that I like. There's no excuse for me not setting it up, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, last thing is our electrical steel, which should have gone through. Oh, but I need to unlock this. There we are. Nice. Okay, that's our full drawer wall of all of the outputs that we'll get. Now I need to get some of the inputs. We need to get all the different iron types, copper, nickel, and tin. Which makes me think maybe I should put iron, copper, nickel, tin. Does it really matter? Kinda. Makes me feel better. Copper. Hello? I think my client is lagging a little bit. Did the server just go down? Am I insane? Did my internet just go down? That's the third question. Am I still streaming, chat? Are you guys seeing me just fine? I think it's very, very possible that hype server just went down. Okay, we're still here? All right. Hype serve. I think it's possible that hype serve has gone down. Oh, okay, wait, I think we're back. There must have been like a very quick outage because I think, well, I don't know. I have no clue, chat. I think we're back though. Yeah, I couldn't handle me in, yeah, exactly. Couldn't handle me in sleeves. Copper, nickel, tin. Hello, by the way. Nova, how's it going? How are you, my friend? What's poppin' these days? Any new fashion? Man, I love this thing. I love the particle effect that it gets. That's just so ballin'. We gotta go hunting though. So we need some different nickel types, some different tin types. That's gonna be hard. Cassiterite dust. And then all the different iron variations. A little dink water. Cheers. I'm gonna need to go piss girl soon. Damn. Iron is Fe, which I'm going to highlight. Let's look through all the different things. We've got basaltic mineral sand here. Pyrite, that's another one. I'm going to hold on to the cassiterite sand. Let me also just empty my inventory to make this a little bit easier for myself. Where can I put where? Trash this, put the cells here. Okay, now I think we're good. So I've got pyrite right here. Basaltic mineral sand, we'll get down. Cassiterite sand, we've got. Soy Cake was slain by Soy Cake. Soy Cake left the game ×2. Soy Cake joined the game. That's a weird one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, chat. I don't think I've seen that one before. Banded iron, good. We got that. Brown limonite dust off the rip. Yellow limonite, beautiful. We got magnetite perchance. Oh yeah. And then we need granitic mineral sand. Let's grab all the stuff that we've got already and put that in. Oh, also I need to purify the pyrite. He's so OP, he can only challenge himself. That's true. That's true. I was hitting my ghost. What's the grave retrieve command? Oh, I forget. Every single time I forget. All right, so pyrite. Or let's do banded iron pyrite. Brown limonite, yellow limonite. Then we'll do basaltic granitic. And then there's one more. Oh, that's magnetite. Okay, let me move magnetite. Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Oh, damn it. Well, I need granitic, basaltic, and magnetite now. Damn it. There's basaltic, there's magnetite. Where is granitic? Basaltic, granitic mineral sand. I've been saying that wrong my whole life. Thank you. It's a sporadic ore in this one. Okay, wait, I can just go downstairs. Granitic, basaltic. Perfect. That was easy. No perms. I gotta help Sawyer restore his death. Uh-oh. Oh shit, we just got pure cassiterite sand, not... Oh, never mind, never mind. That's the thing that we're after. Never mind, I'm being silly. Alright, while this grinds out, chat, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Gotta go piss, girl. Let's get default skin 9, shall we? Alright, I'm sure I got sent a command. Let me go put that in. Someone probably DM'd me. There we go. OB inventory restore. Soy cake. Weird that I died and respawned without my soul tether enchanted stuff now that I think about it. So the ghost, it was tethered to his ghost maybe. That's crazy. Hey Noah, how's it going? If you if you die in the disconnect, you die in real life. Yo Noah, actually check this out while you're here. I have been like working really hard on building. Let me sleep real quick. I have some insane builds to show you guys. I guess if you haven't seen it, here we go. This is what I've been pouring all of my time into. We've got the Botania Gardens over here with custom cherry tree, Eye of Horus, some very well made, this all made by hand in survival. No creative skullduggery. I am very proud of this. I think it looks sick. This is probably one of my best builds ever. And then we're working on a new build here with a blacksmith thing. Got some infernal ferni going on. Yeah, we're just listening to Masayoshi Takanaka and just having a good time. How's it going, Noah? Noah is my older brother, if you want to dox him. I think that's only fair, because he comes into my chat and trolls, so... Scaffolding frame blocks too to make it look like actual rails in the observatory. Yeah, I look up references, like I try to make things accurate to references, and I'm very proud of that. Yeah, his Twitch name really isn't hiding anything. And you guys know my name at this point. Because I do music, and my music has my name on it, so it's just how it is. I compose music, that is. I do think that Soy might have lost his soulbound armor to his clone, which is really unfortunate if true. Dude, the way that this just like rolls anything we put into it is insane. Oh my god, did I unlock this drawer? No! No! Alright, that's just my fault at this point. Maybe you could copy items from backup, but that's pretty much what the other thing does. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about the iron. I can collect that on my own time. We've got cassiterite sand. Let's work on the copper and nickel, and then I'll be happy with that. Copper is Cu, so there's malachite and tetrahedrite, perfect. And then nickel is N, I think. Ni, that makes sense. I don't think there's any nickel here, or any garnierite or pentlandite, but I think if we go to the Twilight Forest, yeah, we'll find some garnierite. Let's go there. I'll process those other two ores while we wait. Or while we go. Oh, damn, he lost his adventures backpack. That's actually really annoying. That sucks. Does Botania Enchanter allow spikes or not like that? I think it allows spikes. I remember using it on my gate world on my grid. But I don't know these days. I don't remember. Okay. Do we have a pentlandite or a nickel vein anywhere around in the... There we go. Right here. In the close vicinity. It's funny, we were just listening to like actual jazz, and I just didn't even pick up on that. Chad, I'm not seeing a lot of nickel here, and we're about to hit bedrock. Is it all up in this like top layer here? Oh yeah. That's not a lot, but it should be enough to get us going. Yep, garnierite, pentlandite. Do you have a use for buttloads of sodium? I don't think so. Did you turn around because I hear Nichols back? Oh my god. That's a dad joke. That's a dad joke right there. It's funny because I would probably make dad jokes too. So I can't even blame you. But game recognizes game. Okay, there's that. Let's get our tetrahedrite and malachite. Basaltic, there we go. I hate turning on and off the magnet. It's kind of a pain. There we go. Really? There we go. Red and green, Christmas colors. Do you have partner yet? I'm really close actually to Twitch partner. So I have a total of, I think, 9 out of the 12 streams. So, okay, here's how it works. It's complicated. It's a little bit weird. You need 6 streams in the last month that have been 75 average. And you need 6 streams in the month before that that have 75 average. So it gets a little complicated. Oh shit, I totally didn't realize there's extra nuggets that are probably flying around. Let's do something about that, like an overflow chest. So I'm actually really close. I've got 6 in the last month and then 3 in the 2 months. So if I just keep doing good streams, like I will get Twitch partner, I think. I'm like really excited about it too. And I have to thank you all for like, I really could not have done Twitch partner without you guys. And I would not have even been this close without all of your help and love. So I really appreciate it. It kind of blows my mind that we are even close to such a thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do is these pipes are based on distance traveled. So if I just do one more pipe here, or I don't even need to do 2 really, but just for like, just to demonstrate, if I do 2 pipes here and an output chest right there, this will output all of the random stuff that can't go into other things. So we get antimony out of here, which I think is we get like an extra drop from tetrahedrite, which is kind of gas, honestly. It's kind of ballin'. And then we'll process the nickel, and then we'll have almost a full drawer wall. I can put the cassiterite sand in. We don't have cassiterite. I wonder if there's a way to get that. I think sand centrifuging? Like cassiterite dust plain. Quartz sand. Yep, that's the one. I think we get quartz sand from macerating regular sand blocks. This song is a little too intense. I think I'm going to switch to Spotify here. I have a playlist. Something a little bit chillaxed. Some Duster, some Aphex Twin. Shower time. I have some superconductor coil blocks and active transformers crafting. This will take a while. Lovely. We always like that. I can turn it up a little bit. There we go. Then get you there. Okay, perfect. We're back on track. Let's get our sand macerating for our cassiterite. I think I have some sand down here. Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for cassiterite specifically, not cassiterite sand, which you caught onto that, which is perfect. There's our quartz sand coming through. I'll throw that in the centrifuge right now. It really feels like more people are starting to watch the streams. Yeah, I mean, Project Singularity was a fantastic idea for everyone. I think everyone is benefiting from this. It's pretty killer. and I have been putting out more videos, and I noticed that every time I put out a video, we get more viewership, which makes sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. And I'm really happy about that. I think I will be continuing to put out videos. I'm working on a video about how I built this and all the tools that went into it. And then I'll do a video on this when I'm done. And then, yeah, we'll be good. There's pentlandite. Garnierite should be coming through in a sec. There we go. It'll be nice because I'll have something to do offline now. Oh, uh-oh. Is this not an LV? Not enough item output space. Oh. Do I need the LV sentry? That would probably work. I'll be excited to process all of this offline. Like I can finally get through all of our ore proc and just like very satisfyingly turn it all into dust and turn it all into ingots now that we have like a place for it to go. All right. We're somehow missing a filtered conveyor, so we'll have to make another one here. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we just need to go grab the iron things that I messed up. We have an extra filter. Let's see if we can just craft this. Filtered conveyor import. Ooh, almost. Almost. We've got some magnetic iron rods. I'm gonna use the coins and claim a quest here. There's like a repeatable quest that allows you to get cables, which is really helpful. I just hate crafting rubber. I hate doing any rubber crafting. It just kind of pisses me off sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just feels like it runs out all the time. No matter what you do, you're always out of rubber and circuits. One of these days, maybe I'll like actually automate it or something. But I've been waiting for Flurbin to do all the my teammate to do all the tech progression, so that might be out of the cards for now. Blam. Rubbercraft PMO. Whatever the kids say. Pretty much. And we're gambling with that. All right, so while we gamble, we got to go get the things that we so silly. I was so silly. I just accidentally let all the items go through. So I think it's banded iron, pyrite, and something else. So we've got pyrite here, brown limonite. We also need yellow limonite and banded iron. Let's check everything just to make sure. There's more brown, yellow limonite. There we go. Banded iron. Perfect. That's everything. And there's crushed here, so I'll just take that because that'll be a little bit quicker. I could definitely dupe slime balls, or at least go to Soy's place and like get their slime balls. It's an option that I maybe they can sell rubber. Because no one likes making rubber. No one. That's almost everything except for the cassiterite. And then I think we're good. Yellow laminite, banded iron. Pyrite and brown limonite coming through. I'll throw in the crushed garnierite right now. Perfect. Alright, we will not make the same mistake again, chat. We'll do pyrite, banded iron. I'll do yellow then brown. And look at that, that's almost done. One more thing where you gotta gamble that last thing out. Wow, our gamble is so bad, chat. I guess it is 108 seconds per gamble. Oh my god. Alright, in that case, let's make our blast furnaces look good. I have some blocks that we'll get. I think we need a lot of deep slate brick, brick walls, and then probably slabs, and we've got to have deep slate brick stairs, right? Let's see if we can craft a couple. And then I'll just do that real quick. Perfect. So we need to copy the blueprint for that I've put down here. I actually really like this build. I built it off the noggin, and I think it's really good. Could be styrene butadiene, but by the time you need styrene butadiene rubber, you can just auto-craft it. You just click a button, and you use universal, and it's just done. And that's what I love about universal. Oh, these are architecture block. I don't want those. I can definitely put this crowbar in my backpack. Won't need that for a little bit. I think we put walls here to give it a sense of roundness. Does anything go in the center? Yeah, just a block. Around the sides, we'll do 1, 2 walls here and here. And then the top is where it really gets going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 stairs. Oh wow, I forgot that Stream Elements has something like that. This song is called Running Around by Buddy Ross. It was sampled by Frank Ocean, and what is that song? I think it's on, it might be Channel Orange. But yeah, I love this sample so much. It's either on Channel Orange or Blonde, yeah. I mean, that's it's like saying it's either on Damn or Good Kid, Mad City. It's just, those are the hit albums. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this song is by Aphex Twin and was sampled by Kanye West on the song Blame Game. This is Avril 14th. Avril 14th. Chat, why does that look 1 block taller than the rest of mine? Fuck. Damn it. I love the sound of these deep slate. I think they knocked it out of the park with this sound design. Like, I don't love a lot of stuff about modern, and I'm sure you guys don't either because you're watching me play this ancient ass mod pack. But one thing they got right was some of the sound design is brilliant. They also backported, what are those like crystal geode cluster thingies? The sounds of those are very good. I want to get some of those bricks and like put them in a build, so that way when you walk over them, they make that sound. Here, let me grab some so you know what I'm talking about. These guys, amethyst blocks. They don't make the sound when you walk over them? Oh, what's the point of living? I'm making a GitHub issue right now. The devs gotta fix this shit. It's unplayable. Holy fuck. It's not actually unplayable. Oh, these jars. These jars are just so beautiful. Oh, I love that sound. Such a good sound. Modern textures. Boo. Tomorrow you're gonna have a magical Giga Brain on your team. Yeah, we're gonna raid Flurbin later. He's literally reading the entire Thaumonomicon. So yeah, he's gonna be pretty Giga Brained after this. Okay, there's some more things we need to do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, so that's 7. We need 5 more arcane bellows. We need 1 more alchemical furnace and arcane alembic. For each, actually, so we need 2. Wait, what is this thalmium alchemical furnace? Pollution? Wait, is this just like straight up better? I have never seen this before. Oh, it's for the largest enter smeltery. Never mind. So let's get 1, 2 of these. Give me the right thalmium plate, please. 2 alembics. I think that's pretty much everything. We have the pipes. We might want labels, but I think we'll be okay. Anything else? I'll need to do a lot of aesthetic stuff around here soon, and we need to make the actual build, but that will come, like, probably next stream. This is silly, but the best sound in the game is the frying pan? I don't even know how you get... Which frying pan are you talking about? We also need to grab 1 jar, so... Let's grab all the stuff we need for that. Have all this building material. Maybe I should drop that first. The Tinkers? Wow. I don't know if we have a frying pan around. I do not want to fuck with Tinkers right now. But next time, I will take a listen. I don't know why I do that. I have creative flight. Okay, so 12 of these thalmium plates should do it. We need 1 more jar. Steel fluid pipe will get. Let me take out the plates. Low pressure boiler tank should be easy. Arcane stone bricks. I guess we can use some of those. 2 crucibles. That should be pretty easy with a wand. But we have 1 here. I'm going to leave that 1 here, and then we'll make the other ones. And then Viz filter, which we have 1. And this is just silverwood planks, small gold spring, and gold plate. That's not obnoxious at all. We also need some air shards, which should be somewhere. Also, bad sounds are perfect choices. Yeah, like the power outage. I agree. I agree. It's like, it's so bad, but it's on purpose. It like hurts you because you're supposed to be hurt by a power outage. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, there's that and that. So we just need piston. And we're pretty good. We're doing pretty well. Might make some jar labels, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows that's Ignis. What are we missing? Steel plate and tin cable. Classic. The duo. Small gold spring, gold plate. That's good. Do we have blast furnaces? Nope. Low pressure boiler tank? Nope. Unless my T-search just stopped working. We have high pressure, but not low pressure. And we need 2 cauldrons. I What am I doing? This. No. Okay, we'll get the assembler going. It's gonna be okay, chat. Circuit 24. What even is the power loss sound supposed to sound like? Never been able to place it, though it fits somehow. I'm hip. I have no clue what it's actually supposed to be, but yeah, it is very. Maybe it's like a rotor of some kind, like powering down. I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. And you guys know that how we make crucibles is we use a wand on cauldrons. Duh. So we can take that out. Steel fluid pipe is next. That's done. Low pressure boiler tank is circuit 6 LV iron casing. Let's get some of these magical crafts done now, and then we can wait for the wand to recharge. Sounds like a machine grinding to a halt. That's true. That is true. What can we do? Maybe this? We're missing silverwood planks. That's understandable. We're missing something for each recipe. For 4 of these, or actually we need 3, so I just need 3 silverwood planks. Lovely. How did you get in here? Yeah, you. That's just disrespectful. Do we not have a saw? Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Inefficient recipe. 1 log, 2 planks. I will die on this hill. Viz filter. Yeah, we're almost done. That's going through. We probably have enough of these by now. Yep, we have 4, so I can switch this back to the circuit 24. Take this out, get the cables coming back through. How do I make blast furnace? That's pretty chill. Okay. Apparently we don't have any furnaces, so... And we don't have any cobblestone either, so... Yoinks. Inefficient recipe to me sounds like 3 gravel to 1 flint craft. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a bad one. Let's get rid of this, and this. We have our filters. All right, we should actually be done with those 2 parts, which is the alchemical furnace and the arcane alembic. Jesus, they really don't make these things easy to pronounce. Could you make a redstone contraption that places jars in a melodic way? I think, as much as I would like to, I think the sound of the jars is random. Just like based, that's just how it is. Like, but that's a really cool concept. I like where your head's at. We gotta do something music related, because that's like my thing. Okay, everyone should be connected, so I can now reconnect this pipe, which of course I never have my wrench, because it's always getting stolen. There we go. There we go. Five pistons. There we go. Yeah, the scuffed cassettes work. But I was thinking, you know how like people make those organs and create mod? Like we should find something that we can do that's similar to that. Whoa, whoa. Okay, my question is why does it choose a random side to output whatever it's outputting? Is it based on what side I click? Can I unform this and reform it from like a specific side? Okay. Let's try from that face and we'll see what side it's on and then we'll figure it out. Why aren't you getting any of those things for Essentia? Am I crazy? Is it because the pipe is not colored? There must be a disconnect somewhere on this line that I'm just not seeing. I'm not a philosopher. I'm just gonna do this right now. Okay, it's coming out of this side, which I think is the side that we formed it from, right? So we just need to form it from the right side this time, and then everything's gonna be okay. I do think this is giving me a little bit of warp every single time I do it, which is a little bit funny, but we can just cleanse that later. Okay, he's got places to be. That zombie's got a place to be right now, and it's not here. It's definitely not here. Let's give that a little testeroonie. Grab a little bit of steel again. I think I need to be careful around these. I think they can void items like the crucibles can. So we do need to be a little bit safe here. That's weird. Why is it... What? I thought I formed it from the right side. Right, chat? I formed it from this side. Okay, we'll go one more. We'll see what happens. Maybe it has some like weird thing to do with how the stairs are facing. Like I don't even know. Maybe it's the direction you're personally facing. Okay, we could try that. I'll try facing this direction. That sounds not unreasonable. Could be the opposite of the direction you're currently facing. Because, okay, let's say if I face this head on, right? This is so funny because, like, I love niche shit like this, and then you run into, like, problems like this that are undocumented and impossible to figure out, and you just need to, like, get into the mines and fucking figure it out yourself. I actually kind of enjoy some of this experimentation sometimes, but it's so goofy. You know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to do this and then that. I'm going to face this direction exactly. and right click it. Now let's see what direction everything's coming out from. There we go. Look at you go. I think he figured it out, chat. I think we're good. I just need to be very intentional. Just out of superstition, I'm gonna delete this brick stairs, and that'll be the last block I place, and then we'll do the last one as well. Oh, actually, I have a great idea for how we can block this off. Oh, I'm definitely building up tons of warp by doing what I'm doing. We'll be okay though. I'll check my warp at the end of this. We'll see how bad it got. And then someone can calculate in the VOD how much warp you get per form. I might need to, you're right, I might need to do Ender IO conduits after all to distribute the items between the 3 furnaces. Because right now it's all going to 1. Oh, that's why. Fucking... I didn't even connect the damn things. It might be loot game time soon, chat. Like, I need some more of that stuff. We're running out of conduits, high key. Alright, I'm gonna put these tools back. Don't need a mushroom in my inventory. I'm glad I have it, though. Get rid of that. Can probably get rid of the axe for now. Always need tin cables. Get rid of the bone. Let's see it in action, shall we? Oh, now it's just going to the middle one. I could put... I don't know how fast this is. I could put, like, one conduit here and just round robin. I wonder if that would work, though. So let's do extract on black, always active. Insert on black with no extract. Insert on black, no extract. Insert on black, no extract. And then we'll do round robin enabled. I'll change that real quick. We'll do this just to make it look a little more pretty. This is dubious, chat. There's no way this works, right? And hello, first-time chatter, Laydow. How's it going? What made the furnace this much faster? Well, there's a combination of using Sentiviz from a node, and also these arcane bellows, which just give it a passive upgrade. One of the colors is wrong. Oh, thank you. Good call. Let's give this a whirl. Hopefully this distributes the items and they don't get clogged up. Because I think Ender IO conduits have infinite throughput. Oh yeah, look at that, chat. Now we're cooking with fire. They have infinite throughput if they get shoved items into. They just only extract at a certain speed natively. But if you like push items into a conduit, they have pretty much infinite throughput. And then all 3 of these guys are just cranking out steel. So fast that I don't even think our collection system can keep up with it. I think that's our bottleneck here. Oh my gosh, golly. Yeah, we're gonna need some bigger pipes here. This is a good problem to have, chat. Look at this. Now, obviously, I need to do a lot of aesthetic work around this base. Like, this build looks good, don't get me wrong. But we need to build a whole blacksmith shop. We need to move the tinker's smeltery. That's pretty much it. I think those two things. I'm going to do some planning over the next couple of days about how the blacksmith shop's going to look. And pretty much, I think we've accomplished our goal here, though. Oh, man. Oh, wait. We got to get the cassiterite to round it all off. Did we gamble? Wow, our gamble sucks, chat. 11% chance. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to find something to do. Sand. So the EBF is a lot slower for a lot of these things. If that's the question. For example, steel. Steel dust in an EBF is Damascus steel, black steel. They all look the same. There we go. 50 seconds at MV. That's for one ingot. And we're doing like 1 tick per item at this point. Times 3, because we have 3 different blast furnaces working. I don't even know if we're going as fast as it possibly can go, to be honest. But yeah, this thing rips. Why isn't this going? Oh, maybe the Alembics full. Okay, we're all good. Oh, that's so beautiful. You know what? I want to get a decoration block here. I have a really good idea. Smeltery is really slow too. The ingots take a long time to cool. It's actually a pain in the ass. The smeltery is really slow, but it doesn't use EU, which is why we used it previously. All right, up here. Oh, a thick fog appears from nowhere. Okay, I definitely have a good amount of warp that we're gonna need to cleanse. Maybe I'll ask Goose about it. Yeah, I forgot. We need to check how much warp we've got. Where are those little things? It's definitely not nothing at this point. Guys, why am I blind? Can the blindness end? So I'm just getting rolled by an Eldritch Guardian. Damn, and this is the one time I need the sea, of course. Well, chat, I think I can buy these, but you can find what I'm looking for in the Twilight. These thingies, these fiery jets are pretty cool, and I wanted to get some for the build. Let's grab one from coins and see what it looks like. But it looks like we're getting trolled by a mob here. I can't believe he has so much distance. That's crazy. Let's get us some litmus paper here. This is the song. Yep. This is my favorite song, probably. This is my favorite Daft Punk song that's not in the Tron soundtrack. All right, chat, what are your bets? How much warp do you think we have? It's not looking good for us, actually. 19 permanent, 22 normal? Wait, that's crazy. That's like not a lot. That's not a lot at all. I think we're getting trolled by RNG here. Yeah, that's like nothing. And yet I'm still getting rolled by this stupid blindness effect twice in a row, too. That's funny. What does it say? Redstone controlled versions 2? Okay, okay. Can I just despawn this fucking guy? Holy moly. No, he persists. How do I find him? Oh my god. Where is the son of a bitch? Although I have to say the lights look kind of sick right now. He has a very large radius of influence. Come on, man. Where is this guy? I'm just getting perpetually trolled, I guess. Wow. Alright, chat, I guess we're gonna have to deal with the fog for the rest of stream tonight. I can't even get away from him. That's crazy. Why does it look green? There we go. Smoke's gone. So I don't know when these... Oh, the smoke looks nice. That's pretty cool. If only we could get rid of, like, the color. Because I think it's supposed to be grass blocks. So maybe we can put some micro blocks here. Yeah, yeah, zombie. I know you want me. There's a smoker block in Railcraft. It works all the time. This also seems to work all the time. Oh, chat, that looks nice. That looks hella nice. Alright, I'm gonna spend my coins on the rest of those. Oh, man, this is looking really cool. I can't get over how fast this is. We'll need to figure out how to fuel the arcane alembics, but... And now we have 7,000 more steel than we had before. Gotta say, that's pretty nice. Anything else that we can do while we gamble out this quartz sand, chat? Is there anything that I'm forgetting that I should be doing right now? Let's take a look at the checklist. That's always a good thing. Encased fire jets operate on a redstone signal. Okay, let's give it a try. Why not? I guess redstone torch would be fine. Oh, lever, here we go. We can upgrade it to the redstone version though, I think. Encased tower wood. I don't know, chat. I don't know if we have any encased tower wood. We do have tower wood planks though. We have one. Alright, well, we do have something to do. Where is the closest Ergast? Straight north. Oh, I can see now. Maybe we can find another fire spout or smoke spout. I feel like the smoke one would always be smoking, right? So that would be really easy to spot. Oh, unfortunate. I don't think we have one here. Damn. That's okay. I can claim it from the quest book. Holy moly, that's slow. Does the erosion shovel work on it? Nope. And of course, right now I don't have my Uber axe on me. Why do I do it to myself? I think I only need 2, right, to test this out. Oh yeah, we're good. Equal trade would be good. I know I can get some haste with hardcore Ender IO or hardcore Ender expansion, and Goose was working on that earlier. I need to get in contact with him about that. I think it's like a multiplicative 30% haste, which is ridiculous. Don't suck me in. Okay, redstone and then 3 lava buckets. Why do we have sticky glue buckets? I don't even want to know. Redstone. Oh yeah, let me grab this as well. I don't like mining haste, so maybe potion haste, yeah. But it's like multiplicative with all other sources, which is insane. Equal trade for saplings plus Horn of the Wild. Wait. What do you wait. What do you mean? What do you mean equal trade for saplings? For leaves? I don't get it. I don't get the meta here. Okay, here's our encased fire jet. Chat. I was expecting. Oh, hello. We just got trolled. Does it repeat on its own? Is my question. Or do I need to trigger it every time? I think it needs to be triggered every time. Alright, I mean this exists. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the smoky ones a lot, so I'll be getting those set up. Wow, dude. I think we've gotten literally everything else that we could have gotten. We got silicon dioxide, I think, right? No, we didn't. Okay, that's fair. We haven't gotten the lowest 2 gambles. I guess I can start building, or like looking at the structure. So I want this mostly to be out of deep slate brick, I think, which is a kind of a new palette for me. It's not that new, let's be honest. Let's reality check. Everything's out of deep slate, but deep slate brick is something that I don't use often in this build. So I want to make this, I want this to be like roofed. So it has a roof that goes over this area. I don't know what I'll use for supports, maybe greatwood, maybe something else. So we'll just put this here to let you know that I'm going to put a small roof over this awning. I think, therefore I am. We might want to do one of those double-sided roofs so it has like a triangle here and a triangle here as well. So what's the length of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. Okay. Square. Square is okay. Moss was not backported. Are we talking about like the lush stuff? Because lush stuff is pretty cool. I have to agree with that. And then maybe right here to give it some asymmetry, let me grab something else. Let me grab some walls here. Two, three, four, five. Something like this with a little bit of an awning that will slope up to the roof. That's very basic shapes that we're getting down here. I think what we'll do here is take this wall at an angle for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. So that will be the internal for the main like blacksmithy area. And then I think we'll do maybe something elevated here with a little bit of like a bridge. And I want to do witchery stuff because you can actually get some other recipes in these infernal blast furnaces that are pretty cool. Garnierite. There's these native clusters, which are kind of interesting. You can get some really weird stuff. Arsenic is one thing. Leadox, rubidium, rubracium. These are all like space ingots. I think there's Vintium is cool. Pig iron. Realgar is interesting. Meteoric iron and steel is another good one. But these require these really odd witchery recipes that you put the ore into a cauldron or a crucible with all of these aspects. And I kind of want to wait till we have Essentia bees for that, but we will need an area to process all that stuff. So we're going to make a little bit of an area here. And then we need a second building. Maybe we'll have this come out a little bit farther than this first building. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hello, Vivacious Cage. How's it going, my friend? How are you? Oh, that's a warp creeper. Valdus. Have we gambled yet? Are we done yet? Freebie! So funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a good number. And then I want to maybe expand this way a little bit. and not too much. Maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the 7, 8, 9 right here. He's very friendly. He just wants a hug, I think. And you know what? We can do this and then do another awning back here, perhaps. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a Greg multi for Thaumatorium? I don't think so. There's like a twist one, but not like Greg, not vanilla. Alright, that is probably a good blueprint. It's asymmetrical. It's got some memorable spots to it. I think this double 45-degree might need to be changed, and it does get a little close to this here, so maybe we'll change that. How's that for distance? That looks about on par. Quick question, is this the server with Hecupa and Spy Cake? That's a new one. Spy Cake. I love that. I'm gonna call him Spy Cake from now on. Thank you for that. That's gas. Alrighty. So chat, as a little recap, I guess if we don't have it, we don't have it. I've gotten all of the raw dusts that can be smelted in the infernal blast furnaces, and we have gotten so much steel from this. It's actually insane how fast this was. We tried that out today. We've got it pretty much all set up except for the Essentia, which doesn't need to be super on demand. I think we had a fantastic stream today. I'm gonna hand it off. Oh my god, and perfect timing. We got our single cassiterite dust, and we're gonna slap that right in there. We have a full drawer wall of all of the basic stuff that we're gonna be smelting in these bad boys. So, I'm gonna hand you off to my teammate Flurbin, who is reading the entire Thaumonomicon right now. He's reading all 1,100 entries of the Thaumonomicon. It's very relaxing, and you'll learn a bunch about Thaumcraft. And yeah, that's basically why I streamed today, other than getting this online, which I was super excited about. Wanted to bring some viewership to Flurbin. So, if you are... Well, actually, there's not really much to say. Thank you for joining me, other than thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic day today. I really appreciate it. We're so close to partner on Twitch. Man, it's been such a long journey. So I really, really appreciate you guys showing up to streams like this and just having a blast. It's been fantastic. And we have some really cool builds to show for it. So thank you for that. Thank you, Ghost Lol, for the follow. Let me start the raid, and I will say some stuff that I normally say. Where's my GTNH Flurbin? Flurbin Live, there we go. All right, so be kind to yourself and others, and do the best that you can. And I think that'll be enough. I hope that'll be enough. All we can do is the best that we can. It'll be enough for me, and I'm the only one that matters. So let's hit this raid on Flurbin. Send him as much love as we can, and peace, y'all.